How you doing? I'm gonna look at the road while I'm driving. I'm leaving work right now. Almost 9 o'clock on Friday night. Trimmed a whole bunch of beards today. This whole week was beard week for me. I did a lot of shaves and beards. George Bruno with you, also known as the Sultan of Silver. I'm in the hair industry. I'm closer to 60 than 50. And I'm almost at 1 year of growing a beard. I've had many beards in my lifetime, but this is the first time I've let it grow this high. So you're with me on my way home tonight. I'm driving and I'm not going to pay attention to the camera at all. So I'm just going to talk to you on the way home. Beards grow, hair grows from the inside out. You need sleep, you need plenty of fluid, water, nutrients. If you are sick, if your body is sick, then it's not going to produce hair. It's not going to heal. You know, when you're not feeling well, one of the best things you can do is sleep, because your body repairs itself. It goes into repair mode. So many things happen when you sleep. Just look at the mechanisms of how it's almost like the brain has to knock you out in order to go into healing mode. So a good night's sleep, believe it or not, is going to be advantageous to your beard. Sleep is a growth secret. It's a health secret. If you plucked one of your beard hairs and looked at it, and I've done that. I mean, when I'm brushing, I will be shedding every now and then. And when you look at your hair, your beard hair, it grows in different widths, shapes. It's not just like a round, long cylindrical thing. It's sometimes the hair is flat, sometimes it looks like a corkscrew. And it's interesting how the follicle develops the cells that create the cuticle and the core, the medulla, all the parts of the hair. And a healthy follicle is fed by blood. Oxygen gets to that follicle through the blood. So think about this. Things that increase oxygen flow in your blood are going to help your beard. For instance, vitamin E helps. Literally, if you take vitamin E, if you eat wheat germ, it literally helps increase the oxygenation of your blood. Just look it up. It's biology, it's science. There's also different sparing modes. If you're sick, if you're malnourished, your body goes into various sparing modes as well. So you never want to get yourself into a situation where your body is borrowing from one area to keep another alive. So always stay fully nourished, hydrated. That's real important. And your beard's going to be good. Remember, beards grow from the inside out. Now, I talk about using the shampoo brush. I talk about topical application of castor oil, rosemary oil. I think everything, it's like a marketer that I once knew, that a dentist asked the marketer, what can I do? Give me 25 ways to grow my business. Or no, give me one way that's going to grow my business. And the marketer said, I can give you 25 ways to grow your business, and you need to work each one of those ways. Just do all of those things all the time, and your business is going to grow. Same thing with a beard. Just keep nourished, keep hydrated, keep clean. Keep clean. Clean doesn't always mean soap. Remember that. I get questions all the time. Do you wash your beard every day? Washing my beard and using soap on my beard are two different things. I use a vegetable-based soap on Sundays called Grandpa's Pine Tar Soap. It's like a dark brown, olive green bar of soap with a funky smell that cleans my beard beyond anything that I can ever imagine. And then I do apple cider vinegar rinse, a solution. I put 1 shot of apple cider vinegar in a spray bottle, fill the rest up with water, and then that solution lasts me a couple months. I just spray it on the beard. This is on Sundays I do this. During the week I use a coconut co-wash. If I feel my beard is getting yellow or amber or a little bit, if I feel the white beard is starting to lose its whiteness, then I do a few things to brighten it up, and I've shared those in previous videos. But the Bearded Brotherhood is a brotherhood of men with healthy beards. I'm amazed at the information that's out there now. You have so many resources out there. I'm part of that group of people that are educating beardsmen. People that I watch are the Beard Baron. I like him. I like Eric Banholtz from Beard Brand. All great stuff. And I think together we all contribute to helping the average beardsman grow a beard, a healthy beard, a good-looking beard. I will say this, the number one tip that I can give you, absolute number one, you got to realize you might see a lot of beards like walking on the street. I see beards this close to me every day. Day after, I do this for a living. This is amazing. I mean, and beards do fall into categories, and beard growth patterns fall into categories. And I've just kind of categorized my answers. And everyone that I know benefits from this one tip, and that is that length and time are the solution to most of your beard problems. Length and time are the solution to most of your beard problems. Just having patience. Having patience. I'm approaching a year. I'm going to go through a summer with a big, giant beard. I've never done that before. I've had goatees, I've had mustaches, I've had mutton chops, I've had Fu Manchus, I've had Van Dykes. I've never had a huge beard. And this has been an experience for me that I'm sharing with you. And I'm making it as comfortable as possible for me. I'm not obsessing over my beard. Believe me, if you have a couple beers in you and it's 11 o'clock at night and there's the trimmers on the sink, just, like I said, put down the trimmers and nobody will get hurt. Just step away from the sink. Go to sleep. One or two people criticize you. One person says, you look old with that beard, or you look sloppy, or like, do not let that one person freak you out, get you depressed. Because I know if one person always says to me, there's this one person that says, you know, your beard makes you look older. And honestly, for the rest of the day, every time I go by a mirror, I'm like looking in the mirror, thinking, gee, do I look older? Honestly, I really don't care if I look older. That's not an insult. If someone says, you know, anything else could be an insult. Looking old, someone telling me that I look old is not an insult. I don't care. I never cared about looking young. I want to be a good, healthy person. I want to look my age. I want to be healthy for my age. That's all. I have no control over how I look, generally speaking. I'm halfway home right now. What else can I talk about when it comes to beards? I smoke a pipe. I like the way my beard smells when I smoke a pipe. I'm not an inhaler. I am just a puffer. And there's a lot of pipers out there who have beards, and there's even a Facebook group called Bearded Pipers or something like that. One of the Facebook groups that I belong to, called Brothers of the Briar, many of the guys have beards, which is kind of fun. Everyone's like doing bearded piping selfies. And if you have an aromatic pipe tobacco, your beard smells beautiful for the rest of the day. I like English blends. An English blend to me is like the equivalent of of whiskeys and bourbons. There's so many nuances in these blends. Have you ever gone to a campfire or a bonfire and you come away and you smell your skin or your clothing or your beard and it has a slight smoky smell? I'm not talking about the kind of smoky smell if you go to a bar or a pub and you come home smelling like smoke. Not that kind of smoke. I'm talking about like bonfire, campfire smoke. And smoking an English blend tobacco does kind of impart that bonfire kind of smell. And there's been times where at the end of the night where I'm enjoying an adult beverage or a beer and smoking a pipe on the back deck or out in the Van Gogh room. Half of my shed is called the Van Gogh room. And then I come back in. I don't feel the need to go wash my face and splash water on my face before I go to bed. Now, of course, I'm a single guy, and maybe that'll change as soon as I meet a woman who doesn't want a guy that smells like pipe tobacco. But there's times where I'm like laying in bed and I'm kind of getting a whiff of the smoke that's in my beard, and it smells great. I love the way it smells. It's almost like a smoky cologne, but not gnarly like I just came back from a bar or something. So that's something that I enjoy. What else? I started wearing ties again instead of bow ties because bow ties really mess up the beard. I love bow ties when my beard is shorter. I prefer bow ties. So now I wear a tie because my beard is cascading down the front of my chest. I can feel it, like below my collarbone. It feels good because it's very soft. And when you take care of your beard, it feels soft. It's one of those things where you can't keep your hands off your own beard. And it's okay if you obsessively touch it. Don't worry about it. What else? Some people say don't touch your beard. You know what? I remember one time I shaved my head. I don't know, about 20 years ago. Buzzed it right down. And I couldn't keep my damn hands off my head. It just felt cool. I loved the way my head felt. I like the way my beard feels. I can't keep my hands off it. I'm keeping my hands off it while I'm driving right now. But a lot of times I'm driving with one hand on the wheel like this, and then I'm just like handlebarring my mustache or doing this, that type of thing. Or if I'm watching TV, I'm doing that. It's all right. It's perfectly okay. It's natural. It feels good. It looks good. Don't worry about it. Anyone who starts giving you rules about your beard is defeating the purpose about beards. Beards are about freedom. They're not about more rules, fences, and regulations about life. So I'm driving through an area right now that I don't like driving through, and I have to get through it to get home. So bear with me as I'm all eyes and ears as I come to these red lights. So I live just outside of Philly, and I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe someday to move south where it's warmer all year round. Anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them below. Again, my name is George Bruno, also known as the Sultan of Silver. On Instagram, you can find me at George A. Bruno. On Facebook, George Bruno Luxury Hair Experience, and my website, georgebruno.com. Thank you for spending this time with me. I've never done a beard rambling like this before. On the way home, I actually have my phone attached with a rubber band to my rear view mirror as I'm driving. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it.